Hello! Right, we're back again for another quick test. Now, I popped down to see Terry at the Kernow Chilli Farm last weekend, and yeah, I came away with quite a few different pods to try. Now, I'm going to try and get through a few of them, but I probably won't get through all of them because I just don't seem to have much spare time at the moment. But I'm going to kick it off today with quite an interesting one. This is, well, one that I hadn't really heard of before. This is a Pimenta de Morango crossed with a Trinidad Scorpion. Now, I'll try and find out a bit more about the Pimenta de Morango. I'll put it in the description at the bottom of the video. I've got a feeling it's like a Spanish or a Portuguese type chilli, but obviously this one's crossed with the Trinidad Scorpion. I believe the original pod would be like a greeny purple colour, and it has kind of, it's a bit of a darker red than like a normal Trinidad Scorpion. It's almost bordering on getting up towards the purpley tinge at the top, but it is still, it is still a shade of red. I'm going to just quickly chop it open. I'm not sure if this is one that Terry needs me to grab a few seeds from, so I'll just take a couple out just in case. I know that he's alright with most of them, but we'll have a quick look inside the pod as well. Okay, so it's got it's not really that pungent, it's got like a super hot smell to it, but it's not completely pungent and in your face. That's like a typical red super hot. I've got a feeling, looking at the amount of placenta inside of here, it's going to be a pretty warm pod, but yeah, we'll be interested to see how much of the Scorpion has come through in the cross. So I'll just dig a few seeds out for Terry, and then we'll crack straight into the test. Got a few nice interesting milder chilies to try as well, so I'll get around to them if I can, but today we'll kick it off with this one. So this is the Pimenta de Morango cross Trinidad Scorpion. Cheers! Instantly, it's pretty hot. Really nice, sweet. Sweet, almost like appley, fruity taste, which is very, very different to most red supers that I try. Actually, really, really tasty, and yeah, the heat is it's kicking in all around the mouth. Tongue's absolutely on fire already. A few hiccups starting. It's gone a little into the throat, but not too bad. Oh. But yeah, it's not raging hot, but it's warm enough. Definitely not what you would call mild chili. Oh. Already producing a lot of drool around the mouth, and yeah, generally the heat's just kind of spreading everywhere. Quite a slow creeper of a bill, unlike the Scorpion, which tends to hit quite hard, quite fast. But yeah, it's definitely more of a mouth burn than a throat burn. Move right forward now into the very front of the mouth, and yeah, it's actually quite painful on the gums. But although it's hot and painful, it's not unbearable or anything like that. So it's actually quite a nice variety. That taste really surprised me. I've still got the taste now. Definite, like biting into a sweet apple. So yeah, very different. Can't say I've had a red pod that tasted like that before. A few tears in the eyes, but apart from that, I think we're all good really. It's definitely not quite up there with some of the red supers. I don't know how hot the Pimenta de Morango is. I got a feeling it's not that hot chili. So obviously the heat's reduced a bit to you know, to make up for that. But it's definitely quite an intense mouth burn really going on. So yeah, pretty awesome. So I got another pod looking at me, and I'm really not sure I want to eat it, but I'm struggling what we like for time. I'm going to struggle to fit all these pod tests in. This is a Big Bang chocolate butcherlokia. So Big Bang Choc but, or Big Bang Choc Naga, I think is actually the correct term. So wow, what the hell, let's get it down and see what happens. Quite a different taste to the first one. Already the heat exploding out of it. Definitely not as sweet as the first pod. More of an earthy sort of bitter taste coming from that one. But already I can feel the extra heat building from that. Really building on the tongue fast and moving all around the mouth. And yeah, I don't think the throat's going to get away quite so lightly with this one. Really solid burn. Already you can tell that's yeah, it's definitely hotter than the first one I tried. Didn't probably a bit unjust really on the flavour, because although the flavour wasn't as nice as the first pod, I hadn't had the other pod first, and it would probably be a bit better, or seem a bit better. But yeah, a little bit bitter tasting, as you would expect from a lot of the chocolate supers. But man oh man, the build of heat is now really starting to rip in the throat. So I've got a real solid mouth burn going from the first pod, and now a real building throat burn going as well. So I'm being hit from all angles really. Quite an endorphin rush going now, kind of ringing in the ears. But no hiccups, which is awesome. Makes such a nice change not to get hiccups like that. Obviously I had them to start with, but they've gone away. And hopefully they stayed away. I did think they were going to come back a minute ago. They have done in the past when I've had more than one pod. Yeah, feeling pretty lightheaded from that one. Got a real solid burn all around the throat, all in the mouth. So all around I'm burning pretty good. Boiling hot. Loads of drool, and I'm pretty sure the stomach's going to feel it pretty soon too. So yeah, a couple of decent pods there. In particular the first one, I really like that. Pimenta de Morango, crossed with the Trinidad Scorpion. Awesome, very nice. got some seeds from that, so I'll probably keep a couple and then all the rest Terry can have. But yeah, really nice variety. And then just to top things off, the Big Bang Choc Naga, which has just about finished me off nicely. Right, I ain't got much recording time left on the camera, so I'm going to wrap it up there. I'll try and get back with a couple more tests over the next few days, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So thanks very much for watching. Thanks to Terry for a few nice pods to try, and yeah, I'll catch you again very soon. Cheers!